let's kick this off. So this is the Oracle Mk3 2024 updated double dynamic, double BA, double electrostatic studio monitor. IEM. Thieaudio. So, here on Inner Fetish, I'm your host, Zeos Pantera, and I kind of love Thieaudio. They've made like 2 IEMs I was like meh about. And the hardest part about any of their stuff is what's the thing? Because they're all good. Like, I could generally say most of these are good. But you're like, well, Zeos, which one is perfect for moi? So I have to figure out what the hell does it do to say the thing that's better than good. So, an array of amplifiers on the desk. Check them in the comments or the description. Solid state, solid state, solid state tube. No. I tried it on that, and it goes to like the second to last notch because that clicks. And it's like, that kind of sounds okay. Oh, wait, it's distorting, and it's fully distorting. Okay, no. I'm on medium gain on this. It's the first time I've had to swap this over to medium gain. This is over past noon. The Questal 15 doesn't give a shit. So amplification is sort of like keep it in the solid state range, but I'm liking it on a little bit warmer, a little warm. I need warmth. I need warmth. So I'm going to stick with the hybrid tube because this isn't one of those cases of like a dynamic where, oh, it changes flavors and you pick what you like. No, I think these, because of those electrostatics, because of the tuning, kind of you need to soften the blow a little bit. Not that they're like a sharp murderous IEM, but there was a couple tracks where I was like, okay, I'm hearing a lot of detail that maybe I just don't want to right now. Back it the hell up. Tube. Hybrid tube. And then we started playing, I listened to the Beatles, Let It Be, like straight through, which is never happens here on Z Reviews. And I was kind of like, wait, what is this? What is it doing? What is it doing? And then fast forward all the way to Amon Tobin's Wires and Snakes from the Bricolage. I don't know if it's a soundtrack or whatever it is. I feel like Amon Tobin only does soundtracks. But whatever this is, the only way to describe what's happening with this sound, and I wish I could put my speakers on, but nothing here is wired up currently to be a preamp. Yeah, nothing is. It's like you walked into a room that is set up with 37 individual speakers above, below, on the side. It is very dark, and there is flashing lights, and you're in Germany. And it's just someone wanted to make a room that was like, hey, you know what it's like if you're tripping on acid? And I'm like, no. And then they close the door, and they hit the play button on this song. And all of a sudden, it's like, boom, 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 boom. So there it is. You're watching me sell you on Oracle Mk3. Certain songs, it's just a wild ride of stereo placement. Shit that frequency response glass will never tell you about. This is the kind of stuff that makes you seem like a crazy person when you're on the internet. In fact, I'm adding this song to the new test thing in case I can use it for sound demos, because I might have heard this song a dozen times before, and it just never stood out. This shit sat it up, dressed it in full royal garb from the British, palace, and is marching it through a German gay dance club. It stands out. Oh, there's like a horn just like grew wings and flew like around my head. What is that? Sorry, let's keep going. All right, great example of a terribly recorded song that everyone loves. Pillows from FLCLOSD. If you haven't seen Fooly Cooly, you got to be in the right headspace. But some of the worst recorded music. Great music. Worst recorded music. And it's kind of tolerable. I mean, I hate it. But it's so grungy and dirty and over-recorded, and I'm just like... You all know the song. If you don't know the song. So it doesn't fix broken music, but it is really tolerable. Actually, more than I would normally like. Let's take this out of random and go to shuffle. No. It feels like there's a DSP applied to it, even though it is not. Because it's one of those IEMs I question how you do that. How you do that? This is the Chainsaw Man soundtrack of The Devil Hunter. And again, sounds aren't normal. This is amazing. This is what I want. This is what Eris does a lot of the time, and people don't get it. It's not supposed to be comparable to other things. This Mark III Oracle isn't about frequency response, or is it because it have good highs? Does it have a supple mid-range? Is it treble? The bass? This is just soundstage and placement. I'm literally having a seizure. What the fuck is this track? Well, let me get the... Let me see if I can get this on the microphones. Hold on, this is always fun. How was that? I don't know if you could hear it, and I don't want to get copyright. But yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. Like, it's like a wood stripe. It looks like it's pretty consistent according to the box art. It's like a wood stripe and blue and speckles and and they're huge. Like, they're thick fucking boys here. By the way, render tips on them. They weigh absolutely nothing. Like, I thought I might have gotten an empty shell, because I got an advanced copy, obviously, so I can do the review before they're sold. They're still pre-order. But they don't weigh, like, nothing. What? I guess if you really wanted to, it's there's not much in an IEM. If they don't add mass with the actual box, you could have it be as light as you want anytime you want. Okay, let's go off of this. We all want a snack, baby. We all want a snack. Hold on, Princess Pasta is hitting me up for some of that snackitude.
I need a snack.
I know. And I'll get back. Oh my God, there's 5 voice messages. All right, you know what? Be right back. Let's see what 5 voice messages mean. All right, we're back. It's raining and there's a hike and there was poop. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah, no, these have... There's a direction you can go in audio. There's almost only 2 directions you can go in audio. And I'm sure there'll be a giant argument in the comments, or no one will talk about it at all. It doesn't fucking matter. You either go towards the measurement linear, like there's this goal that I don't know what it is, the Harman target, that everyone's like, no, there is a perfect sound out there somewhere. And we will continually grind our gears to get there. And then we will be the last thing anyone ever needs, whether that's speakers, headphones, amps, DAT, whatever the fuck it is, that road. And then there's the other road. The road that I like more. The road of like, fuck it. How about just wild soundstage things? Or how about Eris with like just the most bass ever and wild soundstage things? Or, I don't know, let's make it out of like PVC pipes that are 10 inches wide. And it'll just be so fucking cool. I like that road. There's a serious road for serious audiophiles who are spending serious money and they want serious advice to do their serious hobby. And there's people who just enjoy music and want to try it on everything that's fucking weird and cool. I'm that one. And the people who are on vinyl and move to the right, you need to reassess your whole life. Because that vinyl is kind of weird and fucked up. So you should probably come to my side, where you're just having fun with it. These are having fun with it. These are fun. These are the type of IEM that you're going to listen to your music all over again, because like, I did not know that could do that. In fact, Pink Floyd, I left it shuffling, and we're now on Pink Floyd's The Wall. So let's fucking plug. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't work on a solid state either. I'm just saying, if you find it a little bit too menacingly sharp, soften it. A little bit of a tube pre. Or obviously I'm at like 11 on this. It's all low gain, but if you know the CMA15, this is not an easy to drive IEM. And I looked, nowhere on the website or here does it say the impedance, which is why I was looking up to see why it was distorting so bad on the tubes. Like distorting on the tubes. It's got to be either extremely low or extremely high. Because it doesn't say. Like, there just doesn't... Can you tell what Pink Floyd song I'm listening to? It just has crossover, 4-way, just like I had with your mom. Sensitivity, 99 dB, which is not bad. Oh, fuck, it shuffled. They were about to go into We Don't Need No Education, and then it shuffled to the Last of Us soundtrack. And it sounds good. There's a very, very poignant, like, picking of an acoustic guitar with, like, an echo, and it's reverberating forward and backwards like waves in my brain. So, God bless you, Thieaudio, for doing something fucking weird. I hope people can appreciate it. Because this is one of those IEMs that I wouldn't want to compare to another IEM. Because, like, in what way? Like, this doesn't sound or move... It doesn't move the sounds like any other IEM. Why would I compare it to something that's very linear and very normal? It's like it's a whole different ballgame, even though they're both an IEM. They're both... Oh, by the way, this is, like, under $600. Like, $589. This is making me want to put all these songs into the test playlist. But I don't know if any other devices are going to let them breathe. Let them breathe. Let them wild. Let them go absolutely fucking ham. Good low-end response, like a good solid, like you can feel it in your chest. Oh, they claim it has a subwoofer built in, by the way. Which I believe means it's got... Because it's 2 DD, 2 DD, and 2 EST... I think the DDs might be that same sandwich configuration. Because they're calling it the Impact 2 subwoofer system. God, this is good. This is good. Amen. It's one of those IEMs I would gladly just take it as a collab. As it is. But give it to me. Put my name on it. I approve. Back of the shelf. Wardrina. Oh yeah, this has got there's some tribal stuff happening behind me. It's behind me. There's someone playing like bones. They're smacking drumsticks on human bones. It's just what it sounds like. But it's all happening behind me, and someone else is blowing into a broken-ass harmonica because it's after the apocalypse. I gotta make up a story from what I'm hearing from these. Now someone's just yelling, "Hey! Hey! Oh!" Like, what the? This is going in the thing. I don't give a shit. If no other... You know what? I'll know. I'll know when I put on this song, and it's like, oh, that was that song that sounded fucking amazing on the Oracle Mark 3s. Keep going. Ooh, Planeteus, which was a soundtrack that one of the tracks got me copyright. Not struck, but... blocked a fuckload of videos. The FB track. Electric organ. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, no, this is aggressive silliness, and I can't be any happier to experience it with well, I'm experiencing it by myself. In my basement. But I'm sharing it with you, and that's all that really matters. So yeah, Thieaudio, yeah. Oracle Mark 3. 10. Fuck you, 10. But Zeos, you said it had a little bit of sharp. I don't give a shit. This is an experience you're not going to find with another IEM, at least nothing that I've listened to yet. I'm sure there's stuff that comes close. OH5s, ICO OH5s, Soundstage Kings. That's all they are to me. What's the frequency? I don't care. But those are the widest. Those are straight, like, concert hall. Everything just got scratched out. This, it feels like I'm in a weird room with 37 speakers, and it's just some random high-as-fuck German guy just playing with the mixing board behind me. And the thing is, all those placements and positions are in the music. You've just never heard them before. Whatever it's doing with weird phase cancellations, it's just deciding where things are happening, and it's fun. And, like, it comes with a nice case. Says Thieaudio, which for some reason has a... Why does it have a stain on it? I couldn't have stained it that fast. I'm just here. It does have interchangeable tips. 2.5 in case you're still rocking a BTR 5. Still had 2.5? 3.5, 4.4. All detachable. Wire's nice. It's a 4-wire twist in like a bronze. Actually, it really closely matches like the patterning here with the plant. I'm liking this. Nothing else really to speak of. The tips it comes with, it did come with clear silicones. These are Thieaudio's silicones. And it also came with foams, which is why I went immediately to the render tips, and I haven't taken them off since. I'm going to commit from now on. If I start something on render tips and I'm in fucking love, you guys should figure out if you want to use silicone after you get them. I don't want to have to sit here and change tips 17 times per IEM, and then there's variable switches and then the different nozzles, and I'm like, I can't. So fuck yes on the render tips with these. The wire's good. The split is adequate. It's an adequate split. Goes up to the 2-wire here. Yeah, I wouldn't change a fucking thing. The fact that they don't weigh a lot, at first I was like, well, that's kind of cheap feeling, but then you wear them for like an hour and a half, and it's like, oh, these are comfy. So yeah, there you go, 10. This is what a 10 feels like. A 10 should just stand out for a reason. It just needs a reason, and then everything else has to sort of be good enough. The packaging is good enough. The accessories, while a little lackluster, is still good. For under $600, you're paying specifically to have the weirdest sounding set of IEMs in your collection, and you're going to fucking love them. Eris has taught me a lot. Eris taught me about the 2 roads. Hanging out with all the audiophiles has taught me about the 2 roads. There might be a 3rd road. I don't know about the 3rd road yet. But as far as I'm concerned, you are either striving for this impossible, like, perfection, or you're just going to fucking hang out and have some weird shit and listen to music. And you are right now, you're the float in the Macy's Day Parade on the 2nd road. So yeah, wallpaper in the wallpaper hoard, links to the Oracle Mark III, links to all my tips that I use, links to all the amps. Support me on Patreon and Subscribe Star. Keep my rantings as crazy as they currently are. Because if I have to clean up my act, it's going to fucking suck. Right? Right. Anyway, thank you. Subscribe to In Ear Fetish and see reviews, and see a 2nd channel where I will be putting out weird shit there as well. But I'm good. You're good. She's good. We're good. Let's move on.